I'm tOR, and we're about to head into here and find the final hut from the 3 families of huts. Find Broga. Just checking for enemies around each corner, because this area can actually be a little difficult if I remember, and there's not very many enemies to go with this. I'm actually going to switch back to Chem, just because I think this area is tough enough. I need to focus on healing and keeping Chem alive while Chem tanks for me. Yeah, this battle can get a little difficult if I remember right. Where are we? This one. Oh, 37. I'm 3 levels over, but I've had trouble with this mission in the past, so be careful. Why did you uproot me, Jedi? My palace was set up just the way I like it.
Quiet, Broga. We're not alone. Your strength is impressive, Sith, but no amount of power will take Quesh from the Republic.
You're only making this more painful for yourself.
Just try to defeat me.
Take my adrenals, Frau. Then you really cut this scum to pieces.
True Jedi need only the Force.
Oh, maybe it was a different mission, because this is way easier than I thought it was. Let's do that, and then that. Ready, start. Back. There we go, yeah. This was way easy. Okay, yeah, I must have been thinking of some other mission. That was hard. It's probably a class mission somewhere on this planet, not this planet mission. Or maybe it was the planet mission for the Republic that was hard. Well, whatever. Ooh, good save.
What's your step, Jedi?
Nice. Good show. I never liked that Jedi, nor his pathetic Republic. No feel for business. The Empire, on the other hand, them I could work with. Maybe even split the Quesh Venom business. What do you say?
Nice try, Broga, but you're not weaseling out of this.
Oh, I wanted to zap him. Why'd I have to lightsaber him? Oh well. Alright. Now we just go run back, turning in quests the whole way. Okay. See if we can find a safe path. Oh yeah, we can't use our... Grrr. I hate the fact that the game thinks this is inside here, so you can't use your mount. Darn you programmers. Oh, we caught him. Yeah, you can repair that turret all you want. Alright, now go this way. Little burst of speed to move things along. Let's see, going this way should get around them. If I stay by this pipe, I should get around them. And then we come out and across. Yeah, we got this. Oh, did I go too close to them? No, I didn't. Awesome. Alright, let's turn this mission in.
The crane has been destroyed, Sergeant.
So I've heard. I've been listening in on the Republic's comm channels. They're furious at the loss. You must have done some serious damage.
Glad to hear it.
It seems the crane was intended to build a powerful shield generator that would have made attacks on the Republic's operation impossible. I shall begin scouting for further targets. Thank you for your help. Without you, our entire mission here might have been dragged to a halt.
Excellent. Alright. And when we leave here, the turn-ins are back at home base. Yeah, let's warp back there. Okay. And this intelligence terminal to turn in the multi-part mission. We got a mailbox because we got some mail. Both of them junk. Huh. Yeah, when they attach money like that, it's usually just like 1 credit. So, alright. Looks like we got some stuff to learn. Affliction. It's now our best damage over time ability. Just got a little better. Excellent. Aethys. Okay. Job's done.
The Jedi and his heart are dead.
Excellent. The Republic will be furious. You have my thanks, and that of my council. We'd still be fighting over Quesh's mines if not for your help.
I really am the best.
I couldn't agree more. That is why Quesh still needs you.
The Republic's still fighting. Help us pile up enough bodies here, they'll retaliate on other planets, then we'll have our war.
But first, enjoy your victory. Quesh will soon be ours, and the Republic grows more furious by the day.
What do we got here? We got Resolve Armoring 15, which gives armor rating 88. 80. So we have a couple of 78s still. Yes, I'll take that. Let's just pick one and put it in. There you go. Yeah, after you start getting all this orange gear, the problem is keeping it up to date. Alright, so that was the end of the planetary quests. Alright, let's... Oh, we got the next level. That... I'll put these over here because we don't need them on this character. Yes, they come from archaeology, but they're actually not used at all in any synth weaving as far as I can tell. How's my money? Oh, I've got a lot of money. I need to dismount to make sure I repair Ashara's stuff too.
What can I get for you? Come back anytime.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be coming. Oh, wait, we do want to do one more thing. Haha, almost forgot it. Let's come up to right around there. And I'll show you with this achievement tab. Location, Quesh, exploration, datacrons. we're gonna go get the strength datacron on Quash. Just a little explanation. Starting right here and then moving down this way is kind of the Republic side of the planet, and then starting right here, moving up this way, is kind of the Imperial side of the planet. And in the middle here, you can cross over with some common enemies. And so one of the datacrons was right over here in the Imperial one was right in the middle in this cave systems. The other one's down here on the Republic side. So let's head over there. So I have to see one more thing. Did I purchase? I can't purchase it. Personal starship, legacy level 15. Okay, well I'll have my quick travel anyway, so we can quick travel and then leave. That is fine. That will work. Ooh, more Furcrin crystals. Those are still in our highest level schematics that we can craft, so we do want to get those. Here's a lore object. You can hear the datacron already. You can see it right here, the endurance one. You have to go through the middle there to get it. Oh, you saw me, you jerks. Galactic is no longer on our latest set of crafting schematics. Or some of these have reps. No. Some of these have reps or not. Bad. Hey, got a bestiary lore object. That's one more that I don't have to get later when I'm cleaning up achievements. Alright. Now on this side, most of the enemies are, well, except for the wildlife enemies, all of the sentient enemies are Imperial. So we don't have to worry as much about running right past the enemies because they're on our side. They won't attack us. Just be careful that you're not flagged for PvP because the Republic will be all on this side of the planet and they can come and jump on you. So just gotta watch that. Alright, we're gonna keep going down to the south. I'm gonna move to the side here because I think, in my experience, you have to be like in the middle of these hexagon things. You can't be on the edge of them. You gotta be in the middle of them to get the map unlocks. Alright, this, see if we get artifact fragments from it. Hypertech, nice, that's the level 5 ones I've been looking for. This is a quest hub for them, and it's heavily guarded with level 60 people just inside there, if I recall. Yeah, that turret. Level 60. Boss immunity, yeah. Don't take him on solo. Even at level 60, I don't think you can solo those things. At least not in my experience. You need... I have taken one down with a group before. On actually a character built just like this Sith Sorcerer, and my friend was a Juggernaut tank. And so I was a Sorcerer healer. And we each had DPS companions. He had Vet. Where am I going? Am I still going the right way? I forget. I think it's up here. Yeah, it's up here. The Datacron's over here, but we have to walk around this wall. So he had Vet and I had HK51. Yes, I'll be getting HK51. Yeah, the cartel is our side, so you can totally just come over here and grab everything. And man, it took us a while, because that boss has a ton of HP. Alright, what do you got in here? More slicing? Yes, more slicing. Oh, and a security chest. And what's that? More slicing. Crafting materials. What do we got? Red solid crystals. We want to save that. We want to save that. This is strength. Don't need it. I like power better than critical for this character, so no thank you. Alright. And you've got something for me here. There it is. What's this? Another holographic microcomputer. Yeah, I've gotten enough of those. I'm like overflowing with cash right now. 270,000, my goodness. Alright, so come over here, come up onto the top of this broken white stuff. Okay, now here you can either jump behind the tree, or you can carefully walk around the front of the tree. Either way works. I want to come around behind this big giant white slab here. And then you do need to jump up. We're not going down, we're going up. And there it is up there. Just up this hill. Where are we? Oh yeah, we're right here. Okay. Datacron. You have located Datacron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire that can improve your natural attributes. This Datacron was created for a singular purpose, to improve one's strength attribute. This one is still active. Use it to improve your strength attribute. Once used, you will no longer be able to access its power. Strength plus 4. You can feel the increased power coursing through your body. Perhaps there are more to be found. Excellent. Achievement completed. Quest Datacron Master. Now, in the long run, I think we were going for... Let's see. Remote space events, companions, PvP. I forget which achievement, where it is. Oh yeah, location general. There's a general tab here. Exploration. There we go. Yeah, we have to go to all these different planets, and a couple of them, like Balmora and Terrace, you have to go to both sides. So I need a Republic character for those, and you have to go get the Datacrons for, Did I go to Ord Mantell already? No, I haven't. I'm pretty sure my story takes me there at some point. So that's why I've been holding it off. If I hit level 50 and I haven't been, I will definitely go there. So, yeah, don't worry. Alright, let's go fast in case the elevator comes down shortly. Which it is not. Oh, never mind, there it is. Alright, ride the elevator up, take this shuttle straight to my ship. And then we'll head to the next planet, unless there's something to do between Quesh and the next planet. Alrighty, quest completed. Alright, loading the ship is pretty quick here. Because the ship is just the small ship with its couple of rooms. It's not an entire planet to load. There we go. And we use the ship's intercom to talk to everybody on the ship.
Your old apprentices are dead, but they managed to steal the key to Thanaton's meditation chamber.
And so goes the last of my legacy. You'll self-accept it. But this key, perhaps their death was not such a waste. Thanaton's private meditation chamber would be the perfect place for an ambush.
We done playing with ghosts yet? Where I come from, man takes your dignity, you break his teeth.
We shouldn't rush to seek revenge.
We can't afford haste. I'd advise against facing Thanaton until you've gained more power.
He killed my apprentices. Your apprentices. Whatever. I will crush him.
You know, it's just hearsay, but there have been strange rumors coming off Hoth lately. Ships crashing mysteriously, and crews hearing voices. Some pretty level-headed people I know are spooked.
Ashara and I will look into these Hoth rumors. In the meantime, you should consider replacing your apprentices. You will appear weak if you don't try to restore what Thanaton destroyed. I've heard a new group of acolytes have arrived on Korriban. Slaves. The kind that Thanaton always passes on. Our old friend Harkan is training them.
I already have an apprentice.
Thanaton took 2 apprentices from you. And fallen or not, this one can hardly be called Sith. An apprentice from Korriban is a special honor. It says you have status, and you will have your pick of the group. Go to Korriban while we study these Hoth rumors your pirate friend produced.
Alrighty, so now we get to head to Korriban. See if there's anything going on about some apprentices. Gain even more apprentices. Alright, Korriban's up here. Back to Korriban again. Yeah, we'll be going back several times for this story. Talk to Overseer Harkoon again, huh? It's been a long time since we've seen him, huh? Korriban isn't a huge planet either. I don't plan on staying here long, so I think we'll just get to only little loading bar is already moving. There we go. See, that was quick. Alright. So it's no longer a spoiler. Next is Hoth. So I can pull up the Hoth Datacron's achievement. Let's see, location. Hoth. Oh yeah, Hoth is the one that's out of order. It's all alphabetical except for Hoth, between R and T. Like it starts with an S or something. Really weird. I hate that one. It's driving me up the walls. If there are any devs watching, please, please, please fix that. Just put it in alphabetical order. I just want to see it in alphabetical order. Hoth is so lonely. Yes, we can redo the old missions, but they're really built for like level 7s, running without a companion. So, yeah. Where the heck? Oh, we're going to the arrival port, which is right down there. Alright, let's see here. Let's take the shortcut. Whee! We're going all the way back to the beginning, to the very first instance we were ever in. If I recall, oh man, this is another one of those guys that's just leveling up just to spam gold. That's why they didn't bother putting a good name in. I hate you. Yeah, if you see them with actual names, Gesserit, Starborn, yeah, they're probably playing for the fun of it. See these weird names, GGDD? No. Alright, see, I told you this instance we'd never go in there again, if I recall. Well, I lied. Alright, probably just forgot. But yeah, we do go in here again. Look at all these apprentices. Gran. That's their species, right? Gran. We got a Twi'lek. We got a human. And we got whatever species he is.
You are the slime, the filth, the wretches of society. You are what Sith Lords scrape off their boots. I don't know why the Sith Empire even bothers with you, miserable curs. They'd be wiser to give you shovels and have you dig your own graves.
I take it these are the new acolytes.
My lord, you clean up well. Yes, these are the acolytes. A worse bunch than yours, if you ask me. I was just preparing these new slaves for their imminent death. Are you here for an apprentice, or were you just feeling nostalgic?
I'm certainly not here to see you.
Still as prickly and arrogant as ever, eh, slave? I mean, my lord. Thanaton had the sense to pass up this cancerous lot, so they're yours if you want them. This worm is Sephiroth. They found him in a Hutt's palace, crushing prisoners' heads for the Hutt's entertainment.
It's a pleasure to meet you, my lord.
Slave. You don't talk directly to a Lord of the Sith unless he asks it. This beady-eyed monstrosity is Argog. Don't know where on a Kath hound's backside he's supposed to come from.
Not far from where you were born, I think.
Sorry, what was that? Can't understand a word it says. This gangly creature is Jackson. He's no Sith, but he's at least human. And this bone-faced one, well, I can't pronounce whatever gibberish he says he's called. We call him Zalek.
Master.
Don't let him fool you. Too wild for his own good. There were 2 others, but we made the mistake of leaving them alone with Zalek.
I caution you against choosing favorites, Harkon. I will check in often.
You may check back as you please. I don't expect it to take too long to chew through this bunch. What are you staring at, wretches? You know your trial. Now go!
Alright, and back to the ship. Alright, now was there a lift somewhere around here that'll just take me straight up to where I want to go? There's that one. There's none over here, are there? It's just these low levels. They're probably like, what the heck are you doing back here? Well, guess what? My class quest takes me back here, and yours will too if you're an Inquisitor. Alright, this is, I guess, the best lift I'm gonna find. Slow elevator. Yeah, I sometimes call them lifts. It's because a lot of the Let's Plays that I like to watch personally are actually, you know, Australian or British or whatever. I enjoy their sense of humor. So, I do slip in a few of those words occasionally, but I try and keep my own accent. It's my identity. I am American. From the Midwest, thank you very much. I just happen to enjoy British humor. I don't try to use their words all the time. It just works itself into my vocabulary because I hear them so often. Alright, back to my ship. At least they allow you to go straight to your ship on these planets with the orbital stations. Because it's not often you want to go to the orbital station. There's a couple of class missions that make you do that, but most of the time, I think there's even a planet quest that makes you do that. Yeah, but most of the time you do want to just go straight to your ship so you can move on with life. There's just a couple of exceptions, that's all. And your game will mention it and direct you to the correct place. It'll say orbital station.
Harkon is doing well. If your business is finished on Korriban, it's time we looked for another spirit to bind.
Tell me about this ghost.
We think what Andronicus has heard is true. A Republic transport crashed over Hoth about a year ago. It was carrying artifacts from a Sith tomb that the Jedi had confiscated.
What did the Jedi want with Sith artifacts?
What does it matter? They never reached their destination. The Jedi never recovered the transport. I don't like the idea of binding the dead like this, but if you have to, I'd start looking for that transport.
Resolve armoring. Excellent. Have good armoring, and that... Oh, got enough affection for Kim. Tulak Horde's body has been taken. I must reclaim it.
How would you know that?
It was revealed to me, just as before, in a vision. The bones are in a storehouse on Hoth, where the thief took them. I saw it clearly. I am going to reclaim them, whether you will it or not.
I helped you defeat Veshikberg. I'll help you find Tulak Horde's bones.
Thank you, my master. Yeah, sometimes for his class quests there, apparently, they are not only locked by the amount of affection that you have with them, but also by how far in the story you are. And you'll see that, I see it most often in the Jedi Knight class quest also, but this was one example, because I don't think I got any affection for him for turning in the class quest there, before getting the new one. But then, you know, as soon as Hoth was unlocked as a destination for the class quest, he came out here and said that he wanted to go to Hoth. Use your ship's intercom. Let's just look out the window. Ah, yes, space travel.
I hope you found some more information on this ghost business, Andronicus.
Look, I've been doing some digging around, and by all accounts, this stuff is more messed up than Tatooine. Pirates run this place, though the Empire and the Republic have dared to move in of late. Still, ships don't land here. The cold is part of it, but there are other rumors. The kind you'd ignore if you had sense.
Fortunately, I'm not interested in sense, only ghosts. What do these rumors say?
There was a light freighter out of Yavin 4, Star Runner. Disappeared over this place. Reported some strange happenings before it did. It was a smuggler vessel loaded full of ancient junk from Yavin's tombs. If I wanted to catch a ghost, I'd start asking after that ship.
This looks like an excellent opportunity to continue your training, Ashara.
I'm ready, Master.
Hollow Chatter says the Empire's operating on this ice block. So you might try using your new Lord of the Sith authority. Careful though, place is crawling with pirates. And they aren't all as nice as me.
Alright. Duly noted. Yeah, there's pirates all over the place that are actually hostile to both Imperial and Republic in a lot of the meeting areas, so that's part of the nature of the planet. Anyway, here we go down to Hoth. I'll take this opportunity to invite you to like my videos if you like what you see. Subscribe to them if you want to see more videos. You can also follow me on Twitch. Normally I stream to Twitch and then export them over to YouTube so you can get a first-hand view of what's going on. You might also catch some behind-the-scenes stuff as I level up some characters on other servers, or when I start running some characters with a lot of repeated quests, I'll be recording instead of streaming, but I'll stream all the boring stuff and I'll just record all the class missions so you can see the important stuff going on. So I invite you guys to follow me on Twitch also. Hoth is one of the larger planets, area-wise. There's a lot of Hoth. I think it's worse than Tatooine. So, yeah, it takes a while to load. But it's not as long as Alderaan, because there aren't as many little triangles and all the leaves of the trees to load. It's a lot of flat snow and stuff. Snow hills and snow caves and all kinds of fun stuff like that. What do you have for me? Facial recognition in process. Target acquired. Colicoid Creation Nest Hunter Unit. Payload encrypted message from Darth Malgus.
I met the Colicoids on Balmorra. I've never heard of a creation list.
Balmoran Colicoids are non-sentient bioweapons. Colicoid Creation Nest are Colicoid Corporation. there's a translation error there. Message equals decrypting. Playback begins.
This is Darth Malgus of the Expeditionary Fleet. If you can access this droid's message, I require your services. The Colocoids have put a challenge before the Empire. You will compete in the name of the Emperor, and you will win.
Download all relevant information and resume message.
In this contest, the losers will not survive. But should you succeed, both you and the Empire will benefit substantially.
Message ends. Lord Malgus's rendezvous coordinates are enclosed. Colocoid Creation Nest hopes you will join us. Alright, so you got a new flashpoint, Colocoid Wargame. Yeah, the Foundry is an even lower level. Crap, I'm behind one by now. Definitely next time I'll be doing the Foundry. Keep an eye out for that. But right here, this guy I believe has the Planet
Welcome
Quest.
to the Adama space station, my lord. I'm Ensign Rail. I gather this visit is because you'll be traveling through to the surface of Hoth.
I did not come here to share my plans with ensigns.
I'm dreadfully sorry, my lord. I was assigned to assist you upon your arrival. I'll be scanning you so I can customize your cold weather equipment. Then I'll arrange your briefing. There we are. As you're on the VIP list, Lieutenant Halpern will brief you. He's in the theater. Good day.
Alright, Officer Halpern here.
Attention, a lord is present. At ease. Let's get this started. Ostensibly, the conflict on Hoth is over salvage from a battle that happened above the planet. In reality, it is our trap for the Republic.
I hadn't heard anything about a trap on Hoth. Explain.
The fight with the Republic has lasted for years now. The objective on Hoth is not to end the battle, but to sustain it. We want our forces small and mobile, and while the Republic keeps chasing victory, we bleed them dry of personnel and equipment.
I will extend their misery with every blow I strike.
She really didn't like
Yes,
that.
my lord. Misery's easy enough to find on Hoth.
My lord, forgive the interruption. I brought your cold weather equipment.
We were just finishing, Ensign.
This should keep your core body temperature up. When you're ready, report to a pilot in the shuttle bay for transport to the planet.
Colonel Vanis at Dawn Base will be waiting for you. Good luck down there.
Excellent. We got some cold weather equipment. This is just another use thing that you can use. There's a type of damage called elemental damage. I believe that comes from troopers and bounty hunters mostly. So you just pop this and it increases that. I think there's probably a bunch of other moves from that, but yeah. Anyway, I need to use this. I need to reverse engineer that. Head down to Dorn Base. We've already loaded the planet. Oh, I'll talk to him right here. Actually, I'm gonna stop right here. Next time, you'll see me running the Foundry to complete Call to Arms. So I can have all these on, and Daily Emerging Conflicts 3 has the Foundry on it. So we're gonna complete all those next time by running a single flashpoint. Hope to see you there. Thanks for watching. Bye.